Welcome to the Being Your Own CEO Success Circle. We get together because we enjoy each other's company. We love experimenting and sharing our discoveries. We sometimes do a little business together too. This morning, we're going to talk about Padlet. But first, let's do some introductions. So David, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Dave Flannery with Affordable Websites for Small Business. Here in Rock Falls, Illinois, where it's sunny and we're supposed to get above 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 32 is freezing, so we're above freezing, which is great. Spring is coming. Right now, we are streaming through the website, and we are streaming through the web. Where it's sunny, and we're supposed to get. There we go.
Better turn off your.
And we're streaming through the website, and we're streaming through YouTube with no problems.
Thank you.
And Javita says hello.
Oh,
everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, Javita. Come and join us.
I think it's a little bit later than morning there.
Yes, I think it's good evening there. Oh, here comes somebody. I think that might be Fred. Well, so in the meantime, I will just basically introduce myself. As you can see by my banner, I'm LowellAnn, and my website is LowellAnn.com. And I've just about finished the whole combining of two websites into one. And as a result of last week's work that we did, I posted a blog post all about recording your Canva presentation. So that was kind of fun. But believe me, when you combine two websites into one, there are all kinds of funny little hidden things that takes a while to dig down into the back end and discover. So, but I think there's only like one or two. Jay did a site audit with Ahrefs for me, and I think he came up with maybe about 4 things that we have to dive in and see if we can determine what was causing it. So if the audit only brought up 4 or 5 things, I was thinking that was pretty darn good. So. So Fred, are you ready to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I think so. Running around with dogs, that's what's the challenge. I'm Fred Jones, and the creator of Our Future Leaders, where we assist the younger generation to become good communicators and powerful. Oh, I guess I should try and, hey, stop it. Go, Davy. He's just barking at one of the other dogs.
Yeah.
Just decides he wants to bark. Anyway, helping our younger generation become the leaders that our world needs. I'm located in Victoria, or Langford, where Jay is normally, and I'll have to try and quieten this dog.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, LowellAnn.
Yeah. I think Fred has 4 or 5 dogs. Is it, Fred? How many? 5. Oh dear. Well, thank you, Fred. That's I'm glad you're here. And so this morning, VIvek is going to give us a presentation about Padlet. And basically what we titled this was, "What is Padlet used for?" And after doing a little bit of research around it, I thought it was quite interesting and worthwhile. But I think, Vivek, you're probably going to speak a little bit about an interesting way that it's being used. Yeah. So go for it, Vivek.
Yeah, I would share my screen. And can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Namaste. My name is Vivekanand. People call me Vivek. I believe in living a simple life. I believe in thinking differently. I am proud to share my belief with Steve Jobs and Leonardo da Vinci, who said simplicity is the ultimate in sophistication. I aim to bring time-tested wisdom and happiness together into your business and life by unifying, simplifying, amplifying simple technology and tools. I achieve this by developing software solutions as necessary. So, today I shall cover 3 parts. Why Padlet, how to use Padlet, and what a well-used Padlet board may look like. So 3 parts. As usual, I start with the why. Let me answer that question. Why? You may be conducting a webinar, which, as you know, is an online version of a seminar, and you want to keep the audience engaged in what you are presenting. You may be trying to build a community where everybody shares their thoughts, feelings, knowledge, expertise, and experiences. And you want to record this engagement in a meaningful way so that it can be referred to by not just you, but by every participant. I have now come to the how part. One of the tools that I have found that enable you to do all of that in a creative, collaborative way is Padlet. All you need to do using your browser is to browse to padlet.com. I'm showing you the link on the screen, and in the next slide I shall show you a screen capture of what happens when you do that for the first time. You would see a page like this with a big button inviting you to sign up for free. I am going to show you a demo of how this all works, how Padlet works. But the sign up screen appears only once, and since I typically use my Google account to sign up for things, I do that because in this way I don't need to remember yet another login name and another password. I just use my Google account. This is what I see when I do that, and as I did the screen capture, it was late at night. You see what Padlet website is saying. It's acknowledging the fact that I'm burning midnight oil. It's saying, it's asking a question, burning the midnight oil, eh?
Cool.
It's a very interactive website. It uses a dark theme to match the time of the day when I logged in. The Padlet you see on the left is a Padlet shared with me by the volunteers at consciousplanet.org. I shall come to that in a moment. To make your own Padlet, you click on this button as pointed to by the arrow. You will see a web page like this. This is again a screenshot I took during daytime. And hence you can see it uses a light theme. Now it is time for a demonstration. So let me change the screen settings a bit and show you a demo. I hope everybody can still see my screen.
Yes, we can.
So this is what I see when I log in. I have just logged in a few minutes ago, and here it is saying, remember to eat your veggies. Okay. So this is a shared Padlet which I just talked about minutes ago, but as a side, if I click on this button, I would start to create a new Padlet. So before I do that, let me share with you a few other things. There is a gallery which shows you all the other Padlets people have shared publicly. Some of them have been shared 2 years ago, it says. So, and this one says 4 years ago. So it looks like Padlet has been around for more than 4 years by the looks of it. But that is a bunch of Padlets people have shared. So rather than going to these, let me show you how to create a Padlet or how to make a Padlet. I just click on this, and this is the screen you would get when I click on that. There are different types of Padlets, but I prefer this one, which is a wall. It's like a brick layout, and there are various other tutorials which talk about what other Padlets can be used for, but I would talk about this one. So when I select this, it says starting your Padlet. Hope everybody can still see my screen, because
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Can you see the green grass?
Yes.
This is showing in close-up.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, on the left side you see this. I can change the title.
My fancy Padlet.
Yeah. I can change the title, and I can put a description. I can select an icon if I want, one of these, all those emojis or whatever, but I'm not going to bother with them. I mean, there are a whole host of various things. And this is actually the link to the Padlet, but wallpaper you can change if you want. At the moment I leave it as it is. You can add your own wallpaper as a background.
Oh, so for example, with us, Could we use something like you and I have as part of our virtual background in Zoom?
Yeah, it should be
Okay.
possible. Yes. And the color scheme can be light or dark.
Mm-hmm.
Font, it gives you these um, choices. And we can attribute each post by selecting this toggle.
So what
And,
what does that mean?
it means when somebody posts something, it will show their name if
Okay.
they have.
Okay. Okay.
And this allows the participants to put comments.
Mm.
And this one is for reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody can just react with a like or upvote or downvote, star or
Mhm.
grade.
Mm.
I would just, for the sake of this demo, I would select this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then here is something which was discussed in the green room previously. Can anybody post anything and all that? Not necessarily. You can say that any post needs approval by toggling this.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, everybody who wishes to post anything, you will have to approve it, otherwise it won't appear. So
Mm-hmm.
depending on your audience, you can choose to select toggle this on or off. And then same goes with the filter profanity. So,
Oh yeah.
and this is the thing which I have not really explored, but this is talking about mapping a domain. So it talks about buy a domain and so on. It talks about who sell domains and all that. So, but I have not explored that part. So I would just leave it as it is now. But that is just, I'm just pointing it out. It's something that is possible.
Hmm.
Okay, now with all this, I just hit next, and it says you're all set. Can start posting. To post, anybody who has the link to this can click on this and start posting. So just let me show you how a post works, or how so this is, you can type in a title and text. You can upload a document, you can upload a photo, link, image, and I hope everybody can see this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we can.
You can upload a MP4 file, which is a video file. You can pre-record a video and upload it. You can use your camera and take a that is webcam, and take a
Selfie.
selfie.
Mm.
You can record it using your webcam. You can record using your microphone, just the audio. You can record screen. All these things are possible, which means actually anybody who has access to this link
Yes.
can do any of these.
Mm.
So if you are thinking of building a community, this is the best place to do that, because it gives you it gives every member of that community to share their knowledge, expertise, their opinion, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
using all these tools.
I see YouTube and Spotify and even a looks like a website.
Search, yeah.
Yeah.
So all those things are possible. So this is a short demo of what is possible with a Padlet. Now that was a short demo of how to create how to use a Padlet and so on. So it's now time to show you. Now I'm come to the what part. Let me show you an example of what a well-used Padlet looks like. I'm going to again rearrange the screen. Please let me know if you can see the screen or not. Can you see the
yes, I can
green
see it.
screen?
Yeah.
So this is a Padlet created and shared by Conscious Planet. So these are all different videos here. All these people have created videos and they are shared here. I created my own short video and posted it here. As you can see my face there.
Mm-hmm.
And people can comment, they can like the video, there are 3 comments on my Padlet. Of course one of them is my own. And the creator of this Padlet allowed people to post anonymously. So you can change that when you create the Padlet, but this Padlet is shared among a group of people who are conscious about the planet and what they are doing and what they want to do and so on. So I can play a video if you want, but I'll have to stop the screen share and start again. Would you want me to do that, LowellAnn?
Would you scroll up? Because I want to see what was written in the upper left-hand corner. So that looks like the very first one. That looks like
This is the most recent post.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought it might be put there by the person who created the Padlet.
No.
No. Okay.
Not necessarily.
Oh, I see.
No.
Okay.
This is what somebody has posted.
Okay. Go ahead and play a video, because I'm guessing there's probably a time limit on them, right?
Not really.
No?
No, but as such we created our own time limits. For example, this video is it says 2.5 nearly 3 minutes.
Right.
This one is less than a minute.
Oh yeah, and yours is 1.5 minutes or almost 2 minutes.
Nearly, yeah. So
yeah.
Okay, so now let me stop the screen share and get ready for showing the video and start again.
Oh, Alana has left us with a message saying she was having technical difficulties.
Sorry, you were saying something?
I said there's a message there from Alana. She was trying to get in and she So she was having technical difficulties and couldn't do it.
I'm trying to search, and I'm getting no searches. At the top, it says search Padlets. And when I type anything in, it nothing. I tried even, Y, and I should start below me seeing any tablet that begins with Y, wouldn't I?
Their search engine may not be as good as we want it to be, but it's a platform which is continues to be under development. So
After 4 years.
yeah, that's what even I think Google left the beta label on Gmail for I think 4 or 5 years. They had the beta label on Gmail. So if Google can do it,
Everybody
why not
else
others?
can too.
I was just trying to see. I mean, I can go to.
Yeah,
The algorithm.
let's watch this and then
We'll have a chat.
that yeah
Okay.
there is time for discussion and so on. So okay, this is I'm sharing the screen.
Yes?
I hope everybody can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, we can.
Allow me to answer the question why soil is important. An influential part of the mankind thinks that the universe is human centric and that everything else has been created to serve humanity. But climate change and the COVID pandemic are two major happenings that prove to us that the universe is not human centric. Planet Earth, which is a tiny speck in this vast universe, has a wonderful ecosystem. This wonderful ecosystem has millions of diverse life forms, and the majority of them live in the soil. We, humans, are just a part of this ecosystem. Humans need to understand and appreciate the ecosystem we exist in. The environment is also a part of this ecosystem. Soil is the basis for all of this. Food that sustains life comes from the soil. If we fail to protect the soil, we will soon cease to exist. Let us become human beings who consciously save the planet by saving the soil. My name is Vivekanand. I am proud to be part of this Conscious Planet group.
Yay! So, I felt it was a really good idea to show, an example of the way Padlet is being used. But when we went and looked at all of those other Padlets, I mean, there was a huge variety of different purposes that it was being used. And one of the things that, as we were doing a little bit of study, was that it seems to be being used by a lot of school teachers who are charged with doing online education, etc. And this was it was being used for by the teacher to help pull the class together and help them all sort of feel as though they're part of a group. So it seems obvious that this could be used for a variety of community, bringing various communities together. I sort of, as I was looking at all this, I thought, Fred, this looks like something that your group could use very, very easily. Yeah. So.
This is a plug for LowellAnn's YouTube channel. She never does it, but I am going to do it. She is doing such a wonderful work here by bringing us all together, and so please subscribe to her YouTube channel. Subscription is free. There is no charge for subscribing. So
Thank you, Vivek.
And then hit the bell icon so that you can customize the notifications you get from her channel. So that's my plug for the day. Thank you for being with me today.
Yeah.
I hope it has been useful.
Yeah.
So it's time for the discussion.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, David, you had some questions there that...
You're muted.
First, I need to unmute myself.
Yeah.
As I stumble with words. I'm just going through, and I wanted to do some searching. I wanted to see if there was commercial intent in this, like air fryers. I typed in air fryers on the front page and got nothing.
No.
Okay. So then I decided, well, is that because there's nothing there? Or so I typed in real estate, nothing there. So then I started typing in the title of the Padlet you were showing us. Why? And it said nothing there. So I'm not finding any tablets. Now, when I go to the gallery, they're showing me what's going on, but they're not allowing me to search to see if there's any anything that matches me. I mean, I want let's say I want to do running. I should be able to type in running.
Yeah, it's
search,
the case.
And see all of the Padlets that are dealing with running, and I'm getting nothing.
My response to that would be probably they don't want the marketers to flood the Padlet.
Well, I mean, even if I'm not, it's not showing me anything. Not even market. I mean, I just, like I said, I just typed in running, RUNNING. There should be on running. I did 25 kilometers today. Whatever. I like wearing blue socks when I run, and just anything like that. That's not commercial intent. That's just there's no. It's not bringing me up anything.
So when you go to the gallery, what are some of the things that you're seeing there?
Okay. Which fast food chain has the best burgers? That could have commercial intent.
Yeah.
Okay. Chores to do. It's looking like someone's using it as their personal. You got thumbs up or thumbs down. I got Monday laundry, dishes, dog walking, and I can go thumbs up on those.
Oh.
Tuesday, rake leaves, pull dishes.
Okay.
That's which is fine. Then I have travel itinerary, and it gives me it looks like it's giving me a bunch of people's, and there's a whole bunch of them in here. I haven't clicked one. Let's see. It's someone talking about their traveling, or maybe they're talking about well, now this has commercial intent. Because this is nerd nomads. Because when I click on the when I click on the deal, it goes to a blog and it says what to do in Singapore, a 3-day Singapore itinerary. And it gives you what they did in 3 days, and where they went from A to B to C in the Google map, and
So it's
Can I,
breakfast they ate.
David, can I tell you something which most Americans say?
What?
This was not made in America.
No, I'm just exploring. I really want to see what's available. I want to see, if it doesn't have commercial intent, that's fine. I don't care. But I want to see some of the other stuff that it should have, and I'm not able to search it. I know there's more than 68 Padlets. There better be anyway. For 4 years, I think they'd have more than 68.
But I mean, just that example that you were talking about, travel, maybe I mean, my guess would be it's a place where members of a travel club are just sharing their experiences in that. So it's intended, as I see it, as a community building thing.
Yeah, and I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
and if it was
what
intended that if I was going to use it for air fryers, I would just put my informational blogs on. I wouldn't put reviews or anything like that. I would just put, okay, can you use aluminum foil in an air fryer, and answer that question. That's informational, and that's something that someone might be interested in knowing. I mean, it doesn't, and there's not on that post. There's not affiliate links or any of that kind of stuff. It just links to Wikipedia, and it links internal links to the homepage.
But from what you're saying, where's the community aspect? So
Well,
the thing would be for the community aspect might be for all users of air fryers, share your recipes here or something like it. There's something. There's got to be, from my understanding anyway, it's got to be something that is related to pulling members of a community together.
Right. And that's the same way. I mean, I'm giving out information on air fryers. I could make a Padlet that says that kind of stuff and have other people add to it.
Yeah.
But what I'm finding is I can't find.
What you're saying is the search doesn't give you anything.
Yeah, I'm not able to search, mountain climbing. I want to learn about mountain climbing, so I want to go to the Padlets that has mountain climbing. The gallery does not have that.
Right.
It's.
So
At
Vivek,
least without investigating, it's got 68 things. I didn't look at it that close, and there's no search, and.
So essentially, what you're saying is commercial value is suspect.
Not commercial value. I'm saying value on finding out what I can do here.
right.
Not more than commercial value. I mean, it's one aspect. I mean, I'm a commercial guy, so I'm going to look at it from that point of view.
Well, of course, and we are
I'm
solopreneurs.
Right now, I'm also looking for information. I mean, this is a place that has where you're drawing community together. I want to find the people that are making videos and get with them and find out what they're doing and how they're doing it. Not for commercial intent, just to be with these people because I enjoy making videos.
Right.
So forth and so on. And I'm not finding a way to find those people. That's where I'm.
Yeah. There appears to be
I suspect it could be deliberate. They might be trying to stop themselves from going down the Facebook route. Probably that's what they're trying to do. They don't want to go down the Facebook route. They don't want the marketers and people who use social media for commercial purposes only,
Advertising, yeah.
Yeah, but they can
getting
monitor
into
that and pick
Padlet
people
and
out
trying
that are.
to, yeah, so they probably are, they don't want commercial intent at all, and maybe this is their way of saying,
Right.
And how do you find anything? How do I find my interests?
um, you could create your own and share it with your community.
But I don't have a community. I'm just starting. Who
Yeah.
do I share it with?
Yeah.
You still live in a community.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
This I don't think this is I don't from what I've observed, it's not created there for getting a community. It's there to support a community that's already there. So a
so
class,
it's not for me to join a community. It's
No.
for me to make a community.
if you have
And
a
then,
community, it's a way of allowing your community to share and become and understand each other or whatever.
So
So,
when you
for
did-
example, if Fred, he's got a community of young people who are interested in doing various things. So it could be a way to allow them to give talk about their experiences in this group that they belong to. So or if for example, I mean I can visualize, like if I belong to a book club and we all I mean especially earlier, we book clubs used to get together face to face, and they would have a glass of wine or some appies or whatever, and they would talk about the book that the current book that they're reviewing. Well, during this COVID time, they can't get together, so why not create a Padlet that allows them to go in, the members that are already there, to go in and share, their maybe this is the best book I've read about science fiction or whatever. So it's just the way I see it, it's just a way. It's a tool to allow community members to share with one another.
How did you find your demo Padlet that you were showing us? The why the planet matters, or what was the name of it?
Conscious Planet.
Conscious Planet. How did you find that? Vivek?
Somebody shared the link to me with me.
Okay.
So I, as I said, I am part of that Conscious Planet group, and
So is that how you discovered Padlet?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Someone shared with you, and,
Yeah.
and then from there. So okay.
yeah,
I was just curious how it happened, because
yeah.
you didn't find it by searching. That's for sure.
yeah.
So
It might have been in the gallery. I think the gallery is something that rotates Padlets around, and you can follow it, and it gives you examples of what's going on. I mean, the first one is a gallery. No. They're all different examples of things you can do with it. I mean, they got one that says "Happy Birthday," and you look at it, and it's everybody's singing "Happy Birthday" to you.
right. So Vivek, did you ever get any sense of where this Padlet was developed?
I think it is partly Singapore and looks like San Francisco.
Oh, well, there you go. It's quite, yeah.
Javita said that the domain was registered in California. So yeah, San Francisco
Yeah.
in 2004.
Yeah, because I'm looking at I'm looking at their About Us page, which is Padlet, as it is.
Oh yeah.
These are the people who are part of
The team.
Padlet.
The Padlet team. Yeah.
Yeah. And most of them, they are hometown Singapore. Most of them, you see, hometown Singapore.
Ah.
Fred wants to say something.
Go for it, Fred.
You're
Can't
muted.
hear you.
You're muted.
I had so many screens open, I couldn't find the Zoom screen. This is particular for Vivek. I think he would appreciate it. It was started by two friends in India in 2008.
Oh, how did you find that?
Wikipedia.
Oh.
And it was incorporated in 2012. And it's really, if you look at it, aimed at the education system. It's widely used by teachers and students. You create your class and you have your comment. And I have to make this comment. It is so, I liked what Vivek said. It wasn't created in America. And that shows, because Americans, and this is my observation, it's not meant as a criticism, Americans are very, very money oriented. Everything is analyzed by money. This is not money oriented.
Oh.
If you think of it, America looks at everything from the lens of money, almost everything, including all their politics, etc. So this is not, it's really, as Vivek said, how did he find out about it? He belonged to the group, and somebody in the group said, hey, here's Padlet for you in our group. So it's a group-oriented, heavily used by students, and it's actually got over 3.2 million users, according to Wikipedia.
Hey, Fred.
Yes.
I resemble that remark.
No, but it's true. Even,
I know.
I have family. I have family who live in the United States, so I see it all the time.
Well, it looked like it looked like, excuse me, a social media application to me, and I mean, most of the social media applications that I know of are all commercial intent, and it looked like another place I could get backlinks real easily. Set up a backlink. But that's not what it's intended
No,
for.
that's
So I
not
won't
what
use
it's
it for
for.
that.
No.
I won't be using it for that. And if I use it at all, because I don't see a need for me to setting up a community and having that, maybe later on in my life, but right now it's different.
Here's a description from Wikipedia. Padlet is widely used amongst teachers. It is used as a pedagogical tool, which has been studied in various academic journals and conferences, including the Association for Computing Machinery Conference on Education Technology and Computers. So it's really, and also the International Conference of Educational Innovation through Technology. So this has been widely used, particularly during COVID, because a lot of education has been used. So, but it's a remote learning. Students following a rise in remote learning worldwide is really what this is all about. So that's what it's. But it started by two friends in India. There you are, Vivek. Very interesting. I had to mention that. So that's what I thought. But I agree. I think it could work very well for some of my groups. I'm starting a young group now here in Victoria. I'm going to I've introduced them to butter on Saturday night. They used butter for their meeting.
Cool.
Thank you for that. They seem to like it. So I'm going to try and see if they introduce them to Padlet and see what they do with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
The thing I would wonder about is how private it is. Of course, what you tell everybody is whatever you put on the internet needs to be public information.
Of course.
You can't keep private information.
Of course. Yeah.
Now you give addresses, phone numbers, thoughts that shouldn't be broadcast, because that stuff all haunts you. It'll
Well,
come back and get
yeah.
you something.
And as I recall, there was a place there where it could be set up so that the moderator can approve or disapprove. Yeah. So that was. So I just we just thought it would be. I mean, yes, we are. Being your own CEO is a a commercially oriented group, but I was just interested in the usage of this from the perspective of community and environment, etc. We've got to have as many tools as we can if we're going to do something about this environmental problem we have. So it struck me as being something worthy of having a look at and seeing whether it could be used and how it could be used. Yeah, Fred, I saw you undo your your mute. So I'm looking at the clock. What time is it? Oh, we have a few more minutes. So I don't know if there's any more to say about this, unless Fred, if you have the last word, if you would like to have it.
Okay, I unmute myself on the headset as well.
Yeah.
My concern, I mean, I think this looks wonderful. I'm going to ask the young people on Saturday night if they be interested. Mm-hmm. I'm looking also on Saturday mornings. We have about 20 plus people, which Dave occasionally joins. Mm-hmm. I wonder if that would be something, but there's so much software, and so people are saying, I don't want another piece of software. I'm talking about adults now.
Yeah.
There's resistance to it. Saying, oh, we got to use Padlet now to communicate. They say, I don't want to learn another one. I've learned, what I've got is overwhelming me. Mm-hmm. So that's my biggest fear. I think with young people, it would work. And that's probably it's for students and teachers anyway, is where it's really found its niche, according to Wikipedia. So I'm not sure that this is something like you could start a Padlet group for your success circle, because these are people who have common interests here. See if that works. That might be an experience you might want to try and see how much it's uptake you get. I think is the challenge. That's always my fear with trying to introduce something new to people. And we're having that with the adult group. Okay, do I really have to learn something? Do I really want? So we end up saying, well, just use Facebook. Almost everybody's got Facebook, which is sad. It's a sad testament, but it's true. Anyway, that's my comments. I think it looks wonderful for what it's being
for
done.
the purpose for its purpose. Yeah, but I thought it was an interesting usage that Vivek shared with us.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
The thing with the new software, it's like they want some of the people on our group want to go to Discord, and I know there's resistance because people just don't want to learn something new. I could imagine everybody,
And
I know about Discord. I've used it, and because no one else is using it, or very few people use it, that I don't interact with it.
David, I was just about to raise that because I see a commonality with Discord, with this Padlet. However, I think Discord allows for a wider variety of things. Within Discord, people can talk to each other, share screen with each other, do a whole lot of things. So. I mean, if I were trying to get a community together, I would use Discord.
The thing with Discord is it does allow commercial intent. So
Yes, it does. Certainly does.
us Americans would love it.
All right. So I think, but Vivek, thank you so much for sharing that because, like I say, I thought it was a very interesting usage of something, and I'm with you with I'm very interested in paying attention to what we can do about this planet. And so yes, I shall follow Sadhguru's. I don't know whether anybody else is aware. Sadhguru is planning a trip through Europe where he's going to be promoting what needs to.
He's starting from London and then traveling throughout Europe, just as he did a tour of United States. He's doing something similar with Europe. He's traveling across several European countries, and his aim is then to end up in India. Travel like that, and I don't know, following the Silk Route.
via motorcycle.
Yeah.
So.
Really?
Yeah.
By motorcycle.
Yeah.
He's an interesting man.
Yeah. He is.
He traveled across United States in a motorcycle. So.
And visited many First Nations reserves.
Yeah.
That was his purpose. Yeah. Anyway, I think we have come to the end of our topic today, and I just want to let you know that we have Peter Scott is going to talk to us next week about artificial intelligence and the entrepreneur. So that should be kind of interesting for all of us. So, David?
Yes, Javita added a comment. I think Padlet's free, only allows only 3 Padlets. To create more Padlets, you need to upgrade.
Yeah, and many of the video tutorials I saw where school teachers are using them, many of the video tutorials say that they create a Padlet for a particular class. Once the class is done, they download whatever happened whatever they posted, download it, then delete it. And
then
for the next
create a
class,
new one.
they create a new one. So they always have just 1 or 2 Padlets. So it allows you to have 3 free ones with the free account. So.
Okay. All right. So thank you all. And I leave you with the reminder, it's important to do what you love with passion. So now I need Alt 4.